Recording in case a friend isn't able to join us. We have today we're focusing on lesson 27. I can use number bonds to show composition stories. Okay, composition is a big word, a huge fancy Nancy word. A composition is an equation, basically, a number sentence, either addition or subtraction. And we can use a number bond to show how we put numbers together or take numbers apart. Let's look at our warm-up. Somebody is unmuted. There we go. Okay, our warm-up says, what is less? And for our warm-up, if you have your whiteboard and dry erase marker, go ahead and pull that out. Think of a number that is less than 2. That means smaller than 2. Write that number on your whiteboard. When I snap my fingers, I want you to show it to me. So think of a number that's less than 2. Write it on your whiteboard, and when I snap my fingers, I want you to hold it up. Are you ready? Snap. See some of these numbers. Oh, I see 1. I see a lot of 1s. Very good. Oh, there's a 0. 0, very good. Now write a subtraction sentence on your board. So you might write 2 minus whatever your number was equals. And then hold it up. Ooh, awesome, Russell. Great job, Smriti. I like it, Ryan. So, some of you might have written 2 minus 1 equals 1. Another number sentence might be 2 minus 0 equals 2. Okay, let's erase our boards. Erase, erase, erase. Erase them nice and clean. Erase, erase, erase. So we can do the next one. Okay. Think of a number that is less than 3. That means smaller than 3. Write it on your whiteboard, and when you hear the snap, I want you to hold it up. Write a number that is less than 3, and when you hear me snap, hold it up. Okay, hold it up. Oh, I see a bunch of numbers. I see 0, I see 1, and I see 2. Write a subtraction sentence on your whiteboard using the number that you wrote. Then hold it up when you're done. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing. Good job, Russell. I like how my friends know to put the whole first, and then whatever you're taking away. 3 minus 0 equals 3. Or some of you might have put 3 minus 1 equals 2. Or some of you might have put 3 minus 2 equals 1. Hey, look what we have. 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Good job, friends. Erase, erase, erase. Erase your board nice and clean. Erase, erase, erase. So we can move on to the next one. All right. Think of a number that is less than 4. Write it on your board, and when you hear the snap, hold your board up. Okay. Hold up your boards. Oh, I like it. Are we Smriti, Russell, Ryan? You wrote a bunch of numbers. Jonyan, Landon. Good job. So I see 0. I see 1. I see 2. And I see 3. We should not see 4 because 4 is not less than 4. 4 is equal to 4. 4 is our whole. Write a number sentence using the number that you wrote. You should have only written one of these numbers. Ooh, I like that, Smriti. Hold it up when you're done. Okay, good job. I'm seeing number sentences like 4 minus 0 equals 4. And 4 minus 1 equals 3. And 4 minus 2 equals 2. Hang on.
Confused.
And then I see some number sentences. Hang on, Anya, I'm going to help you. 4 minus 1 equals 3, 4 minus 3 equals 1. What are you confused about, Anya?
So you said to draw something less than 4, and so don't draw another number for the number sentence. So if I do 3, and how can I make a number sentence figure that's going to be 4 minus something?
Yeah. So if you chose 3, then you would write this number sentence. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Good job. Okay. We'll do one more. Erase, erase, erase. Erase your board nice and clean. Erase, erase, erase. We're going to do the last one. Okay. What is, think of a number that is less than 5. Write it on your board, only one of those numbers. I know there's several numbers less than 5, and hold it up. Snap. Good job, are we? I like it. Yeah, Adeline, Carolyn, Landon, Jonyan, Smriti, Estelle, Anya. Excellent. Now let's write our number set. So I saw these numbers. I saw 0, I saw 1, I saw 2, I saw 3, and I saw 4. Pick one of the number you wrote and write your number sentence. So one of your number sentences might look like this. 5 minus 0 equals 5. 5 minus 1 equals 4. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 5 minus 3 equals 2. And 5 minus 4 equals 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Great job, friends. Put the lid nice and tight on your marker. Clean your whiteboard move those things to, well, you can still keep them in front of you, but just close the lid on your whiteboard. Close the lid on your marker and clean off your whiteboard. We are not gonna do the application problem today. Our math lesson's a little longer, so we're just gonna jump right into our math lesson. Today, we have Mrs., not Miss Emily, but Mrs., I can't think of her name right now.
Hawkins?
Yes, Mrs. Hawkins, thank you. Let's pull her up and get started.
Hi friends! Welcome to today's lesson. My name is Mrs. Hawkins, and today we are going to be showing ways to make 10. Isn't that exciting? Well, let's go ahead and get started. All that you will need for today's lesson can be seen on the screen now. You are going to need 10 linking cubes of the
So you can have your whiteboard and dry erase marker too, but if you have 10 cubes, get them out, or small objects to count with. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to do that because I did not tell you to do that before. Good job, are we? Just make sure you have 10 of whatever you need. Now, if you don't have any small objects, you can draw 10 squares or whatever you need when we're solving them with your whiteboard. Okay, I'm gonna push play and get started.
the same color. Doesn't matter what color they are, as long as they are the same. So go ahead and push pause to find the materials that you will need, then push play, and we'll start the lesson. Celebrating birthdays is one of my favorite things. I love to eat cake and ice cream, and
Oh, this look goes really good with our lesson because it's Carolyn's birthday. Okay, I won't interrupt. I'll push play.
I love to open presents. But more importantly, I love to give presents. So let's pretend today that it's your birthday. Yay! Happy birthday! Let's also pretend that I brought 10 presents to your birthday party. I want to draw.
No, Nicole, mute your mic. Nicole, mute your microphone. No. Okay, Nicole, I know you were kicked out, but you're back in now. You're okay. All right, just watch the screen. Okay, now we're gonna continue watching. Don't blurt out.
On my whiteboard. Will you help me count as I draw 10 squares to show the 10 presents I brought you?
You can do it too if
Count
you
with
want.
me.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I want to draw some presents orange and some other presents red. How can I do that? What are your thoughts?
Okay, raise your hand. How can she show that some of these presents are orange and some of these presents are red? How can she do that? Let's see. Estelle?
Color some red and some orange.
So she can decide how many she wants to color. Remember how we used to pretend to chop? She could chop some. and color these red, and on the other side, these orange. Or she could chop it this way. Maybe she'll chop it across. Let's see what Mrs. Hawkins says.
I heard a friend over here say we could draw 5 presents orange and the other 5 red. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I'll color 5 of my presents orange. And I'll color the other 5 red.
What's your question?
I don't have an orange.
Oh, you could just color in using the marker that you have, shade 5 in, and leave the others white.
But I have like
Colors? Yeah, it's okay. You can use different
I
colors.
only have red and blue.
Yeah, just use those colors.
Now I'm going to make a number bond so that we can fill it in to match our picture. Do you remember how we draw our own number bonds?
You guys remember?
Yes.
Yep.
Can you tell me how I should draw my number bond?
You can draw it any way you choose. Why don't you guys do it on your paper?
Yes. Now I remember. I need 3 circles. I need 1 for our whole, and then 2 circles for each of our parts. So how can I fill in this number bond to match our picture?
Okay, so let's talk about it. How can we fill in the number bond? What's gonna go here? Raise your hand and tell me. Landon?
10.
Yeah, that's our whole. The whole amount of cubes are gonna go here, which will make 10. What's gonna go here and here? I need another friend to raise their hand and tell me. Nicole?
5 and 5.
Yeah, the 5 orange and the 5 red. Okay, let's see if what we did matches what Miss Hawkins says. Let's listen.
Great answers. Yes, both of our parts are 5 this time because we have 5 orange presents and we have 5 red presents. So I'll write a 5 in both of the parts. And how many presents do we have all together? Think about it. How many?
10.
Yes, 10. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 is our whole number. Very good job. 10 is a very special number. What makes 10 different compared to the other numbers that we've learned about so far? Go ahead and whisper into your hand what you think is different about the number 10.
Okay, we'll just raise our hands. So, what's different about 10 than 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9? What's different about it? Carolyn?
The 10 have 2 digits.
Oh my gosh, and I like how you use that fancy Nancy word digit, which is a fancy word for numbers. 10 has 2 digits or 2 numbers, and the rest of these only have 1. Ooh, I like that, Russell. Let's see if Miss Hawkins agrees with what we said. I think she will. Good job, Anya.
Yes, the number 10 is bigger. Now we have 2 numerals that make our number. And we have to use all of our fingers to show the number 10. Now take your 10 linking cubes and lay them out in front of you. If you need to, you can push pause to do that now.
Okay, I'll give you a second. She's using, these are called like pony beads, but you can put your 10 cubes in front of you. When you're done putting your cubes in front of you, wiggle your
Miss
ears.
Kate, are we erasing our board?
Yes, you can erase your board and you can just put these out in front of you. Make sure your lid is on your marker nice and tight. If you don't have 10 objects, you can draw them. Don't forget to wiggle your ears to let me know that you've done this. Bless you, Landon. Okay, I see some friends wiggling ears, so I'm going to go ahead and push play. If you're still placing them out, that's okay.
Now you have linking cubes and I have beads. But we are going to count our objects together. You'll count your linking cubes and I'll count my beads. And as I count my beads, I'm going to be putting them onto this step. So let's count our objects together. Here we go. 1,
2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10. Now using a whiteboard and a dry erase marker or a piece of paper and a round utensil, I want you to draw your own number bond, just like I have right here. So push pause, and once you have your number bond created, push play and we'll continue.
Okay, and you can make your number bond any way you choose. It does not have to be exactly the same as hers. Once you've drawn your number bond, give me a thumbs up to let me know. Thank you, Adeline, DJ, Nicole, Landon, good job. Okay, I see most of my friends have thumbs up. I'm gonna push play. It's okay if you're still drawing.
Go ahead and slide one of your linking cubes away from the other cubes, just like I slid one bead away from the others. What do you notice?
Ooh, what do you notice now? Who can raise their hand and describe what they see? I want to call in a friend that I haven't heard a lot from today. Let's do Jonyan. I haven't heard much from you. What do you notice once you slide the cube over?
We got more less.
Okay, so over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. Let's see what Miss Hawkins says.
Great noticing. Yes, we still have 10 beads or 10 linking cubes. We just have 9 on one side and 1 on the other. Now let's fill in our number bond to show what we just did. So how many linking cubes do you have on one side.
Oh, how many are on this side? Show me with your fingers, please. Show me with your fingers on this side. Awesome.
9. Is 9 one of our parts or our whole?
Okay, so show part or show whole. It's not a whole, it's our part. Good job.
Think about it and tell me.
We did it.
Yes, 9 is one of our parts. What is our other part? Think about it.
And show it. What's the other part? What's the other part? Show me with your fingers. Fingers, please show me. I'm looking to see who's listening. Yep. 1.
Got it? What's our part? 1. Yes, 1. Now we have to have a whole number. How many beads do we have all together?
She's going to say think, say it, but we're going to think and show it. Anya, you're already doing it. Good job. All together we have how many? That's right. 10.
Think about it. How many are all together? 10. So 10 is our whole. Now show me that with your hands. 9 and 1 make 10.
Just like we did.
We could also say that as 10 is 9 and 1. Great job. Now let's write a number sentence to match what we just did.
Okay.
So 10 is 9 and 1. So our number sentence could read 10 equals 9 and 1. Go ahead and add your number sentence to your board as well. Now using your linking cubes, slide one more cube over. This time, what do you notice about your cubes or my beads?
Okay, someone else raise their hand. What do you notice about these beads? Are we? What do you notice about them?
There's 2 beans, I guess, now.
Yeah, there's 2 cubes or beads on this side and
And 8.
8 on this side. Good job.
Yes, this time we have 8 and 2. Go ahead now and fill in your number bond with the parts that we have. Push pause if you need to do that.
Okay, so draw your number bond, make sure your board's clean, and fill it in. You don't need to do the number sentence yet. Good job, Spray-T. But I want you to fill it in. Now, Spray-T, look at the 2 parts, because one of your parts is different. Oh, you're doing a different one. Make sure it matches this one. Good job, Arwie. Go ahead and fill it in completely. Let's see if what we have, good job, Russell, matches Miss Hawkins.
So what parts do we have?
What are the parts? Show me one of the parts. Show me this part. Show me this part on your fingers, please. Show me this part. Great. 8. And show me this part on your fingers. 2. Awesome.
8 and 2. still the same this time?
Is it
Think
still
about
the
it.
same?
Is it still the same?
The whole number.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
10 is still our whole number. So let's show this with our hands. 8 and 2 is 10. We could also say that as 10 is 8 and 2. Now I want you to write a number sentence that matches your picture and your number bond. Push pause to write your number sentence now.
Okay, go ahead and write your number sentence and hold it up. Write your number sentence and hold it up to match your number bond. Okay, so look, DJ, you've got 10 equals, and now let's put the two parts. What and what? Good job, Anya.
I already did this part.
Well, do it again and hold it up. Do it again and hold it up. That's not right, sweetie. It's 10 equals what and what? Look at our two numbers. We've got 8 and 2.
2 is equals 10.
Yeah, 10 equals 8 plus 2. She's going to show you how to do it. Mute your microphone and write that number sentence. All right, let's look.
So what does your number sentence look like? Go ahead and read it to me.
We just talked about it.
Very good.
Great job.
Maybe you wrote 10 equals 8 and 2. Maybe you wrote 10 equals 2 and 8. Those are both correct answers. Or maybe you wrote your number sentence starting with the parts. 8 and 2 equals 10. Or maybe you wrote your number sentence like this. 2 and 8 equals 10. We know as brilliant mathematicians that 8 and 2 is 10. Very good work. Now I want you to continue being number detectives and sliding more linking cubes to the other side, filling in your number bond, and writing a number sentence to match. So push pause now and practice being a number.
Okay, we'll do that. You can do that on your own. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the lid nice and tight on our markers. We're gonna clear our whiteboard so that it's nice and clean. And we're gonna put our cubes in a safe place so that we don't lose them. Then, after you've done that, you're gonna pull out your handy dandy math book and you're going to turn to page, hang on and I'll tell you.
Okay, what page is that?
15. It's your math book. It's on page 115. It's kind of in a little bit past the middle of your book. Don't forget to mute your mic, DJ. That's okay. All right. When everyone's on the right page and their materials are put away, can you give me a double thumbs up to let me know that you're good to go? Awesome. Very good. I still see some friends looking for their materials, but most of our friends are ready. If I look at this problem with the bananas, it tells me Benjamin had 10 bananas. He dropped some of his bananas. Fill in the number bond to show Benjamin's bananas. So, I know he's got 10. Let's see if there's 10 in my picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, and my whole is written for me. What are my two parts? Raise your hand and tell me one of my parts. Raise your hand and tell me one of my parts. Carolyn?
The parts are 4 and 5.
Okay, so 4 bananas.
6.
4 bananas are open. I guess those are the ones that fell. And 6 bananas are okay. What if you wrote yours like this? 6 and 4. Is that okay? Yes, it is. Either way is correct. Let's look at the story underneath. Savannah has 10 pairs of glasses. 5 glasses are green and the rest are purple. Color to fill in the number bond. You don't have to color. You could draw a circle
This Kate.
around the 2 parts, 5 green
Kate.
and 5 purple. Yes, Adeline.
Which page is it?
Page 115, 115. It's written up here, sweetie.
Like this?
Yep. So put a circle, go ahead and copy what we did with our number bond. And then they want you to put a circle around 5 glasses and the other 5 glasses.
Okay, thank you.
Now, once you've done that, fill in your number bond. And I'm going to call on friends to help me. Are we? What's your question?
Can I color the glasses?
If you want to. It just might take a little while. When you're ready to share, raise your hand. When you're ready to talk about the number bond, if you filled it in. I see lots of friends working hard, and I'm really proud of your hard work. All right, Estelle, what am I going to put here in my number bond?
10.
I'm going to put 10. How did you know to put 10 in that part of the number bond?
Because I read my number sense and it said 10, so there's 10's the whole.
10 is the whole. You're exactly right. Okay, so what are the 2 parts?
5 and 5.
Oh, okay. It told me to circle 5 green and the rest purple. So my 2 parts are going to be 5 and 5. Very good. Look at this problem underneath it. What do you notice about the picture? Ryan, what do you notice about this picture down here?
There's a baseball man and a number bond.
Right, but we don't have pictures, do we?
Yes. You
Right.
need to draw baseballs and 10 baseballs actually.
Yeah, you're going to need to draw your picture. Great job. So our story says Xavier had 10 baseballs. Some were white and the rest were gray. So that would mean you might need to color in. Color to show how many were white and gray. Draw the baseballs and color them in to show how many were white and gray and fill in the number bond. So what's my first step? What do I need to do first? Nicole, what do I need to do first?
You have to draw, how
many
10
baseballs?
baseballs.
Yeah, 10. So I'm going to do
I
that.
really have a question.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to draw my 10 baseballs. What's your question, Nicole?
I don't have a gray.
Here's what you can do that's a trick. You can use your pencil to shade it in because your pencil is gray. All right, now you decide how many you want to shade in. Shade in some gray and leave the rest white. Then fill in your number bond. When you're done, raise your hand and you can share what you did. I'll try to call on several people. Do you have a question, Nicole, or are you just raising your hand?
I'm just raising my hand to share.
Okay, I'll get you in just a minute. I still see lots of friends working, so I'm going to hang on just a minute. I want to make sure we give everyone time. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Nicole, tell me, how many baseballs did you color in gray?
I color 5 gray and 5 white.
Okay, thank you. Does someone have a different way? Are we?
Mine was 4 gray and 6 white.
Okay, so, are we shaded in 4 and left 6 white? Are we? What am I gonna put here?
6.
Yeah, I can put 6. And what am I gonna put in the circle underneath it?
4.
4. And what am I gonna put here?
10.
10. That's my hole. Great job. Did somebody have a different number bond than 5 and 5 or 6 and 4? Russell, what did you do?
Mine is 7 and 3.
Okay, so Russell maybe was shading in 3 baseballs, and he had 7 white. That still makes 10. Does anyone have a different combination? Something other than 6 and 4, 5 and 5, or 7 and 3? Smriti? Can you get your microphone to unmute? Good.
8 and 2.
Yes. So Smriti had 2 baseballs that were gray and 8 baseballs that were white.
Actually, 9 and 1.
Okay. right, friends. Mute your microphone, Smriti. Smriti, mute your microphone. All right. Let's take a look at the back of this page. So flip your page to the back. On the back, it says, there were 10 dragons playing. Some were flying and some were running. Draw the dragons and fill in the number bonds. Do you know how to draw a dragon? I don't either. I think I'm just going to do circles. So where should I put my circles, DJ, to show that they're flying? DJ, where do I put my circles to show that they're flying?
In the circle space.
Or I could put them in the clouds, right? I could draw the circles in the clouds to show that they're flying. And to show that they're running, I might put my circles on the ground.
You put them in the...
Yeah, that's where you're going to put your drawing, and then you're going to put the numbers in the number bond. Good job, DJ. All right, so there's 10 dragons. I want you guys to put some dragons flying and some dragons on the ground and fill in your number bond. If you'd like to share what you did, raise your hand when you're finished. Do you have a question, are we, or you're just raising your hand?
I was just raising my hand so then I could share.
Okay, we're just going to give our friends a few minutes. Okay, some friends are still working, and that is absolutely fine. Landon, can you tell me how many dragons are flying in your picture?
Miss Kate?
Yeah,
I was just having trouble unmuting my microphone.
yeah, I could tell.
5 flying in the air.
Okay, so Landon had 5 flying in the air. How many were on the ground, Landon?
3.
3?
Yes.
Okay. He had 3 running on the ground.
12.